Know and welcome to another episode of Life in China. Now, I often get asked about the different cities here in China and why they are good for expats to live in. So I'm going to explore some different places so you can decide which is the best city for you. So this episode is Getting to Know Shenzhen. Interesting things about Shenzhen is that it's a relatively new city. It's only sprung up in the last 30 years, which means it's attracted a lot of people from all over China who have come looking for work. This means it's a young and vibrant city and a real melting pot for different cultures. Most of the buildings are pretty new here, so you'll be sure to find some modern, practical accommodation. About Shenzhen is its location. Because it's in the south, the weather is very temperate all year round. It's also so close to Hong Kong that you could spend a day or even a weekend there. Shenzhen is one of the nicest I've been to. It has loads of flights connecting the whole of China, as well as lots of other Asian destinations. So it's super easy to travel from. But I'm here to tell you about Shenzhen. So what else is there to do in the city? A great way to start the day here in Shenzhen is coming for a traditional Cantonese breakfast called morning tea. This includes different types of dim sum and obviously different types of tea. We've come to a famous restaurant in the city called Dian Do Di to give it a try. Because Shenzhen is so sprawling, there are loads of different areas for you to explore in the city. It's really easy to locate your way around, and also a lot of people speak English here and are really happy to help. I'm in the area of Dafan Oil Painting Village, where local artists make and sell their work. It's a great place to spend the afternoon. Then the area of OTG Lock has some interesting art spaces, cool cafes, and delicious restaurants. Shopping then, Shenzhen has it all. From boutiques to malls, it's also the place to come in China if you want to buy electronics. Most of China's tech companies are based here, so this is the city that makes your iPhone. If you need any parts, then Shenzhen's electronics market will most definitely have it. Well, Shenzhen is great if you love theme parks because in one small area alone, there's 3 different kinds. There's Happy Valley if you like roller coasters. There's China Folk Culture Village if you want to learn more about Chinese history and see some of the famous sites. And there's also Window of the World, which has miniature replicas of famous landmarks from all around the world. There's also a monorail that links all 3 of them, so you can take a tour and decide which one you want to go to. There's no lack of green spaces here in Shenzhen. One of its biggest draws is the fact that there's a park literally around every corner, which means there's always the perfect spot to enjoy the nice weather. Don't necessarily think about its beautiful beaches, but because of Shenzhen's great location, there are many beaches that surround the city. Alive at night time. This is the time where local life bursts into action and the hustle and bustle of the city carries on well into the earlier hours. Depending on what you want to eat or drink here, Shenzhen's got loads of authentic dishes from all over China for you to experience. But that's not the only thing that Shenzhen has to offer. Because of its strong mixing culture, you can find food from all around the world. Shenzhen has a range of nightlife to suit all tastes and budgets. From craft breweries to fancy bars, you'll be able to find something for every night of the week. When you're moving to or visiting a new city. If you're wanting a city that's rich in Chinese history, then this probably isn't the right fit. But if you're wanting a city that's livable, got lots of green spaces, got some amazing food, great location, and has some of the friendliest people that I've met in China, then Shenzhen's the city for you.